Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my Pikmin 2 playthrough. In the last episode we went and completed the... I forget what it's called. Hole of Heroes, that was it. And in this episode we're going to hopefully enter the last cave in the game. However, there's just a couple of things that I want to mention. I know that it's a bit of an unfortunate end to the series, but I'm feeling a bit under the weather, so I'm probably going to be coughing a fair bit during this recording. It just happens, unfortunately. I've come down with a bit of a cold. Right, first of all, let's get our 100 purple Pikmin. And we're going to take this treasure back immediately. Oh, they've got to go for this side. That sucks. One of you can't get out. There we go. And while they take that back, we're just going to beat up whichever enemies we can find. Because we got to wait for them anyways. And I don't mind how much health I lose because I'm just going to get it all back when I go in the cave. Oh, that swooping snitch bug's in a bit of an unfortunate place. Or did I go and farm a bunch of... I think I farmed purples. Oh, that guy's eating the bridge again. No, I gotta get rid of you first. I know I could be using Pikmin, but... Oh, here we go. That means President's gonna get attacked in the cutscene again. Yeah, 3,000 Pokos for this Doomsday apparatus, or apparatus, whatever you want to call it. We call it apparatus here. Oh, the Wollywog is not here. That's very handy, actually. Alright, so we have one treasure left to get. We don't actually need Olimar to remain at the base. Well, actually, we kind of do. We'll keep 50 purples out. And then we'll take 50 blues just so we can rebuild the bridge. We only need purples and blues for this last treasure. Blues to rebuild the bridge, purples just to defeat the enemies, and then the blues can take it back. Right, I'm going to leave Olimar behind at the base. Where's the one Pikmin I don't have? Over there. And I know I could have waited till when I was feeling better to finish up this playthrough, but the thing is I kind of want to just get it done. And if I don't get it done today, it's going to take another 2 weeks for me to finish, and I'd rather not play when I'm rusty again. Well, I'm glad that the Wollywog is gone. Is the orange bulb orb still there? Yes, it is. That needs to go, because we can't get past it. But yeah, these enemies here can eat bridges, and they're quite rude. So they just undo all of our work. But yeah, it's kind of sad that this playthrough's coming to an end. I thought it was going to be 30-something episodes, but nope. Once again, off by quite a bit. Because this is episode 41, and it's looking like it's going to be high 40. Is going to be the total number of episodes. Right, we'll just get that out of the way. The last treasure is just over here, and this area looks like the impact. There's a stupid puffy blowhog. I didn't realise those enemies were here. That's annoying. You gotta be careful because there's 3 creeping chrysanthemums there. And one of them has the treasure. I have an opportunity to get rid of one of them. Pressed the wrong button galore there. I was trying to zoom out and swap to blues, but I kept pressing the wrong buttons. I'm really surprised that didn't set that enemy off. But I have sprays for days anyways, so I'm not too fussed if I need to use one, even if it's just a regular enemy. Right, and lastly, let's get the one with the treasure. You have to get rid of all 3 because the Pikmin will just walk past it otherwise. Right, there's no point in tearing down that wall. And I've still got half the time in the day. I actually had to get more treasures on my practice file than this one in this day, so I'm going to be completely fine. And I will, in fact, be able to get into the cave. So it looks like that day 17 is going to be the last day of this playthrough, which is interesting. And my practice file, it was day 19, so I was 2 days quicker somehow, even though my practice file was in the lead at the beginning, but I messed up the perplexing pool quite badly. Excuse me, there's the first of many coughs that's going to happen. Really sucks that I have to get ill again. This is literally the 3rd time this season I've gotten ill with something. I had the throat infection, which I still have, as well. Now I've got this. I thought it was COVID to start with, because one of my friends... had it. I've taken 5 COVID tests and it has all come back negative. Let's just make sure I have the right number of Pikmin. I need 5 blue. Oh, I need 25 blues. I need 15 whites. 10 reds, and 25 yellows. You're probably wondering why my yellow count is going to be so high. There's a good reason for that, actually, and you'll find out at the end of the cave, is all I'm going to say. And this cave's probably going to have a lot of resets as well, especially nearer the end, because this cave is not very nice. There we go. The last above ground treasure is an acorn. Or an armoured nut, as the game calls it. However, seeing as we are approaching the end of this playthrough, that means it is time to give out hints on what my next one is going to be. Not very many people do play along with this guessing game, but I have seen people do it, so I'll continue to do it. My friends guess as well, even though the majority of them can figure out what it is, because they know me better. Well, they know me quite well. So, hint number 1. The next playthrough, or next Let's Play on my channel, is going to be a fairly short one. It's going to be a racing game. Hint number 2 is that it is going to be... in the franchise that it's from, it is the game that I've played the most. And hint number 3 is that it is going to be... or it is the first one of the games in its franchise that introduced online multiplayer. Perhaps you will find Louis in here, and yet my CPU is on edge. Ludicrous dangers await. Beasts lurk at the bottom of the deepest, darkest, most foul, sinister, horribly vile pit. Do you still wish to enter? Of course you do. Courage is our true treasure. Also, all the enemies died in the cutscene and started sliding. Right, so just to reiterate, so hint number 1 of my next Let's Play is it's a racing game. Hint number 2 is that in its franchise it is the one that I've played the most. And hint number 3 is that it is the first one in its franchise that had online multiplayer. Right, anyways, let's get into the final cave of Pikmin 2, the Dream Den. Inside here are some of the meanest, most difficult, and most frustrating floors in the whole game. You need to make sure you have enough potion or sprays, have enough Pikmin, and be prepared to leave midway through the cave. There is usually only one floor, or one treasure per floor. Some of them have 2. The final floor has 5 treasures. There is a whopping 13 floors in here, I think, making it the second longest cave in the game. But you've got to basically be very careful, be very quick, and react fast. Because this game does not mess around in here. Yeah, come over here a bit. I kind of want these enemies separated because that one's going to go and attack my squad. Oh. Saved you. Not losing a Pikmin this early. Was that a waste of a resistor spray? Probably, but I'm not losing a Pikmin this early. That's the main issue I have. All the enemies were close together. I'm very surprised I was able to save that one, actually. But I have 27, well I had 28, but I now have 27 bitter sprays. I might as well use them. It's the last cave in the game. I won't need them again after this. Because after this cave, it's the end of the Let's Play. Oh boy, we've got another one. Luckily it's a bit isolated. And then we've got these enemies that are stuck here. Oh, never mind, you figured out how to climb a wall. Not quick enough though. So it looks like our treasure's there. Right. Problem is that spotted jelly floats in the way. Oh, and yeah, the exit seal. That's another thing they like to do in this cave. Oh, and I've lost one of my purples, or not, technically haven't lost, but it's lost a flower. You cannot flower up your Pikmin very easily in here. You either have to use a bitter spray and then defeat an enemy, or you have to wait a while, because there's no nectar in this cave, which is why they give you a bunch of eggs at the beginning to make sure that your Pikmin are all flowered up, to give you a fair chance. But if you're wondering how Pikmin lose their flowers, if they get knocked off of an enemy, they fall, it can cause them to lose their flower. And then, of course, there's the puffy blowhogs that will remove all of your flowers. So, disguised delicacy. I like kiwis, actually. They're sharp, but they're nice. Wait. Oh, they just wanted to pick something up, did they? And no, I'm not going to bother bringing back all the enemy corpses. It's not worth doing in this cave, just because you'll end up either setting off traps, or an enemy will find you that you weren't aware of. Right, that's the first floor done. Sorry, just replying to a friend. Oh boy, that's fun. Oh, this is the floor with the Gatling groink that's stuck in the tower. There's 2 treasures on this floor, actually. I have to be a bit risky here, that enemy's in a very inconvenient location. Right, okay, so the good thing about this floor is it's pretty safe here. And what I like to do on this floor is just use the Gatling groink to blow up all these smaller enemies. Or at least he can try, but yeah, and if you like Gatling groinks, good for you. There's a load of them in this cave, and they're in really inconvenient places like this one. How are you missing this badly? Dude, they're right there. Skill issue. Oh, you got the one with no health. There you go. Bro finally improved his aim. What was that? Oh, there you go. You got better at aiming. Good job, buddy. Nice. Maybe he's not so bad at aiming after all. Oh, that time you were. Right, anyways, I just hope I recover from this illness. It's not actually that bad, though. It's only made me cough a few times. Oh, yeah, and this is how you actually take down this enemy. You just camp here. And he can't blow you up for some reason. You just get stuck. And then with your other captain, you want to find a place where you can divide and use your yellows, which is the other reason why I brought so many. I might have to bitter spray. Nope, we're good. Holy lag. Okay. Right, first of all, let's get rid of this Gatling groink, because I'd rather he not respawn. Gamers don't die, they respawn. Okay, good, they got him. Right, that's the one enemy I will take back, just because I really can't be bothered to deal with it. And then we can just use the rest of the Pikmin. Might as well just take all this back. Yeah, we got a pencil, and we got a pencil sharpener. This cave doesn't really have a treasure theme. Its gimmick is it's just mean. If I can somehow get through this without having to reset, I'll be very surprised. It's a Nintendo 64 pencil. Implement of Toil. How long have I got on my recording? Oh, I need to end it after this episode. Or, not this episode, this floor. Well, we did 2 floors at least, that's something. And it's a pencil sharpener, which has probably sharpened a pencil. Yep, 2 treasures on this floor, so we're at 3 out of 21. It's most of the late floors that have more than 1 treasure anyway. Oh. Right, anyways, let's go. Floor 2 is nice and done. And that's not the only Gatling Groink we'll be seeing in here, by the way. There's loads of them. Can't remember what floor 3 is. I don't remember it being that difficult. Ah, I remember. I recognise this floor immediately. This is probably one of the easier floors, which means I'm going to lose Pikmin to it. However, that is going to be it for this episode of my Pikmin 2 playthrough. So thank you all so much for watching, and next time we will continue making our way through the Dream Den. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys next time.